Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, November the 26th. Rise and shine, my friends. Good morning. Good morning. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. It is a beautiful, beautiful blue sky outside. Here's a live shot from our Tower Cam network up in Ocala. Christmas trees all decorated. The skies are clear. It's definitely looking and feeling like it should be for a Thanksgiving week. First warning, live Doppler radar is clear as a bell. We are looking good. Temperatures maybe a little bit warmer than this time yesterday. 55 degrees in Orlando. It is 53 in Leesburg. Beautiful 45 in Ocala. And when we look at the 24-hour temperature difference map, this kind of helps to illustrate the trend from yesterday to today. We are noticing up 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees. So it's not significant, but there is a little bit of a temperature swing on the up direction. That's okay. We can handle that. All right, forecast today. Looking good as we're getting our holiday week started, right? Lots of people starting to travel, at least locally, not much wind. Tons of sunshine, just beautiful, beautiful air. 77 by 1 o'clock this afternoon. 79 our 3 p.m. temperature. Oh, yeah, that coffee hits. That coffee hits. 79 our high temperature in Orlando. We look elsewhere. We're sitting at about 78 degrees in DeLand, 77 degrees in the Villages. No matter where in Central Florida we are looking absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And that beautiful trend continues for us the next couple of days. Though notice today a little warmer, right? Look at where we're headed the next couple of days, right? For example, into the holiday, 82 our high temperature Friday. But what's going on here, or 82 our high temperature on Thanksgiving Thursday. But what's going on here Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Those high temperatures are adjusting. My friends, we've got a cold front. All right, so for Thanksgiving, we're still exactly where we are now, just sitting in this beautiful warm air mass. But for Black Friday, there is a cold front moving in that'll bring us a few showers, and then afterward will help to usher in some cooler temperatures. And you think that we're getting cool, just take a look. All right, so this weekend, beautiful, right? Upper 60s, lower 70s. But look ahead on our 7-day forecast. There may be a little bit of a shock to the system here. All right? Do you see next Monday's temps? What? Um, like there's a lot of sun. We've got that front on Black Friday, right? But Monday, let's look at Monday morning, okay? Let's just take a second. These are low temperatures. 43 next Monday morning in Orlando. Are you kidding me? 36 in Ocala. And then next Monday's afternoon, y'all, winter is coming. Do you see? Wow. Okay. I just want to make sure you know what's coming. So this afternoon, as these temperatures start to climb a little bit, I don't want people saying, oh man, when is it getting cool again? It's about to get cold. Okay? Serious. Now, I've still got some soups to make this year, so I did my grandmother's matzo ball soup. Next up, I think, is Pebbles tomato bisque. So we'll have to do that. But Linda says enough of this cold nonsense, right? Chris, Facebook is acting like a senior citizen. We just all need some coffee. Cat 6 Florida winter weather. Oliver says, yeah, not wrong. Yeah, it's about to get cold. So that's kind of where we're at. So, when we look at, for example, Thanksgiving, right? We've got Thanksgiving here. Hold on. What am I looking for? Where? We've got so many graphics. There's that. Hold on a second. I got to find this thing. Why? There it is. All right. So Thanksgiving, it's really beautiful, right? Upper 70s, lower 80s. Janet says, do a pea soup. I'm not a pea soup fan, personally. Kara says, finally made it live. You made it live, baby. Welcome. It's a party. Let me tell you. We have creamer. We have caffeination. It's a party. Yeah. Denise, do you think it will stay cool for a bit? Listen, Florida is always ebbing and flowing. So for Thanksgiving, it gets a little warmer, right? And then it gets cooler again thereafter. So here, what I can do is let's dial up the raw GFS. Okay. There's kind of the illustration of where we go. Campeche, Jeannie Rowan says. That's right. Good morning. So you see that kind of next week, and again, this is raw model data. The 7-day forecast is an actual forecast, but you see it drops off the first couple days of December, and then it gets warmer again, and then we're starting 10th, 11th, 12th, starting to indicate a cold front. I always tell everybody when looking at the raw GFS, right off that last day, so that December 12th, ignore that. But notice the trend from December 10th of 79 to December 11th of 75. We're starting to drop back off. It's not a matter of Florida being bipolar or not. You have to understand, Florida operates on the atmosphere of there's water on three sides of us. So it wants to go humid real quick. It wants to get warmer real quick. So we get a cold front, it helps. But then after a while, the drainage flow from the ocean, from the Gulf of Mexico, from the Atlantic, it flows back in, we get humid again. So it's not that there's, huh? That makes sense? Winning. So, it's not a matter of Florida being bipolar. It's just there's a lot of water. And guess what comes with water? Humidity. And the atmosphere can only handle so much humidity. So that's what happens. When you rise your dew point, you raise your morning low temperatures. So there you go. So that's why, yeah, we've got this little cold front coming in this weekend that's going to help us out into next week. And then, yeah, a little bit of a here, a little bit of a there. That's winter. That's winter. Frankie says, teaching a teacher. I'll take it too. So that's kind of where it is. Beth says not seeing any questions. We're streaming on 4 different channels. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're on one of the quieter channels. It looks like there's only 38 people watching on the Wesh 2 Facebook page. Most everybody is on my Facebook page and on my Twitter page. So there you go. Janice is asking, how are you enjoying your time off? Listen, we went flying yesterday. I'll just show you, have fun. So this was the scene yesterday. Like, look how pretty that is. Sky was clear. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous sky. Look out. Look at that. How pretty is that? There was literally not a cloud in the sky. It was just a beautiful day. It was just a beautiful day. So yeah, my days off have started beautifully. I hope that your days off are going to be beautiful. I hope that these next couple of days are going to look good for you. For those of you that are doing the Seniors First Turkey Trot 5K, I know it's an event that we're continuing to be involved with over at Wesh on Thanksgiving morning. That looks fantastic. What can we ask for? What more can you ask for? It really looks good. There we are, my friends. Show the pic of little man. Oh yeah, okay. So Frank, we had so first off, like I got 2 little man, right? So my older one is going crazy in the right seat. Doo, 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 doo. Which he got a little too fresh. His foot like started touching the flaps, and I was just like, no. But the other little man, within a couple of minutes, we had a pretty decent little ground delay on the takeoff. This was second little man. I don't even know that I took off, and he was already out. Oh well. Can't keep him excited. Or he just, the vibration of the engine, the comfortable air, that sort of thing. So anyway, my days off have been great. Today, these kids are absolutely crazy. So, the idea I think is going to be a park, a playground, a hamster. Can I attach them to a hamster wheel? Get them to just run in a hamster wheel? Like run off your energy? Whew. That's what my plan is. I calm them the heck down. And at least I don't have to worry about rain. I don't have to worry about any of that. Tom's asking, think it'll be dry for the UCF game? You know, I haven't looked far and in depth yet. Well, we can do that together. All right. Precipitation. Thursday, there's Friday. There's a couple of showers. That's 2 p.m. That's 4 p.m. That's 6 p.m. That's 8 p.m. May have a couple showers in that time frame. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Oh, a hamster wheel, right? Just golly. William, they're closed. The blinds are closed. Can you see the reflection? They're closed. It's just there's still holes that are still shining through. So yeah, they're closed. My little guy has a tummy bug, but the 5-year-old is going buck wild and ready to go back to school. So I'm thinking after my pre-employment screening this morning, go to a park too. There you go. Just got to get them to run, run, run. I was only seeing my own comments before I closed out and reopened, Frank says. All right, so comments aren't working today. Awesome, love that. All right, let's peek out and see. GFS. Still wanting to develop an area of low pressure in the Caribbean. Nothing significant, but yeah. High pressure for us. What are you, December 10th? Boy, this GFS. All right. Cold front around the 30th. High pressure. Kind of a washing out front around the 12th. Staying a little disturbed, it looks like. All right. You didn't paint white spots on your one? No, believe it or not, or on the Mooney. Hopefully that Mooney gets replaced with another picture soon of a Mooney. All right, let's set up the BSR. BSR is a tool that we use. I'd call it a non-standard, non-traditional meteorological tool. It gives us the chance to kind of eyeball way, 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 way out in time. All right, it's got a good little front. Let's see where that is. What is that? That's December 2nd. Cold front moving through. Kind of makes sense. Lines up. There's some like disturbed weather here. That's like the 6th, 7th, 8th. We've been talking about that, I feel like, for a while. Staying disturbed through 9th, 10th, 11th. Kind of lining up with what the GFS was showing. And then another storm system moving in. 11th, 12th, 13th, which kind of goes, it's kind of showing the GFS's sloppy weather, basically. And then beyond that, yeah, I mean, that's a good signature there for something. Around the 15th, 16th, 17th. There, I mean, if that continues, that'll be an interesting storm system. I mean, that's like a Florida severe weather deal. 15th, 16th, 17th. There's another good front there. Around the 19, 20, 21st. Could be a severe weather deal there. Lots of activity, I gotta be honest with you. All right, so that's a little storm system coming through. That's the 23rd, 24th, 25th. So it looks like Christmas Eve-ish we'll have some sort of a storm system coming through, a set of fronts. Could look to be stormy just before Christmas and then cool. I mean, that's kind of a cool pattern there. That's like the 26th, 27th, 28th. So it looks like for now it kind of looks like Christmas Eve could be stormy and then turning cooler. I'm not saying a white Christmas, but you know. Now, what's interesting is that northeastern United States there, you see that? Could be a little bit of a storm system just before Christmas up north and east. Interesting. Interesting. So the BSR, it's a tool that we can use to kind of just look way, way, way ahead. Look, our 7-day forecast is great. That's a forecast. What we're looking at for the BSR is just kind of trends, see what direction things are going, that sort of thing. So to that point, I still think that it's going to be a pretty active, like mid-December looks to be a fairly active little stretch there. Could be, Ashley. Could be. Yeah. Deborah, looks like it's going to be a chilly fall. Well, we kind of slowly got there. Now we're in. And I feel like we've got a really nice stretch. I mean, the normal high is 77. We'll do above that today, tomorrow, and Thursday. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it's like looking great. Monday, I'm heading up to Ocala, flying a different airplane. A Mooney. It's going to be an old Mooney. So looking forward to that. Going a little faster. But hey, the weather's going to be nice at least. So we got that. Janice, thank you for doing Coffee Talk on your days off. You're dedicated. Well, thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. Taylor says, I really need the 15th to be nice. I'll do anything I can. Yeah. John's asking, what are the sea surface temperatures? I mean, certainly they have started to drop off. Like right at the shoreline. Yeah, I mean, like right at the shoreline, we're in the 70s. Over in the Nature Coast, right at the shoreline, the 60s. Those shelf waters have dropped off, right? But you broaden out, and it's still very, very warm down south. The Caribbean waters are still hot. There's the loop current at 88. But the Gulf is warm, but the shelf waters getting closer to us are certainly cooling down. No, old Moonies don't go faster. New Moonies absolutely go faster. I'm just flying an old Mooney because that's the only one I have access to at the moment. At the moment. What? Oh, very fun, Kara. I love that. Fun story to tell your husband, Kara. So Kara says my husband has started his fixed wing flight training. He's currently a rotary wing pilot. Chopper Dan. Now we've had a few guys named Dan that fly the helicopter. Ironically, the longest tenured WESH 2 chopper pilot was named Dan, so we called him Chopper Dan. The current pilot, whom I adore as well, also named Dan, different dude. Anyway, old Chopper Dan, Chopper Dan McCarthy. When he got his fixed wing, he was with his instructor, and the instructor said, "What happens if I pull the engine back to idle? In other words, what happens if you lose your engine?" And Chopper Dan McCarthy joked and said, "I'll have a moment. I could go have a sandwich, could read the newspaper." And the instructor said, Why do you feel that way?" He's like, "Because I'm a helicopter guy. We We lose our engine in the helicopter. You got to pitch down and auto rotate. You got no time in a. Yes, excuse me for just a moment, friends. I feel like the moment of the joke has passed, but the joke was essentially just I'm used to a helicopter where if you lose your engine, you got to act instantly. At least in an airplane, you have a few seconds. That was the long and short of the joke. Cindy says, dropping lots of new Mooney. Cindy, am I not being so subtle? Ah, I need a new Cirrus. Pete Dawson. I got a Mooney budget. I mean, a Cirrus would be great, but yeah, that's a whole other world. Janice, might be. All right. Questions, comments, concerns about us. How we doing? Michelle says his voice is so cute. When it's not screaming at you. Yes. Yes. I was having a conversation. I invited yesterday yesterday for dinner I made a pasta sauce. See you, Frank. And it's a big vat of pasta sauce. Let it cook all day. And I had my stepfather over, bonus dad, who doesn't have Facebook or anything. Um, so he's not watching or anything. But he came by and we were just kind of talking about how the chapter of life of children, it's like it's overwhelmingly exhausting. But like as you get older, those are the moments that kind of define you and kind of, and it was just kind of like one of those things where we have to try and stop and smell the roses in this chapter. It's a lot, but it's. Yeah, bud. We have to turn the volume up. Do you want me to help you? Okay, I'll go take a look. Excuse me, one more time. They each have like education apps and we get 30 minutes a day on our devices. And so that's happening right now during coffee talk if you haven't figured that out yet. We get 30 minutes a day. Kara's asking if they're hiring chopper pilots. We're good. But the company that we use is called Heli Inc., Helicopters Inc. So always look, there's always jobs. The sheriff's offices all have helicopters, so have him look. Best of luck for him. Let's see here. Why do I hear the Jeopardy theme song? I should have that on like a hotkey or something, right? Oh my gosh, my allergies are getting me today. Anybody else? All right. Questions, comments, concerns? How we doing? Are we having this is like are we having a good day? I'm having a good day. Sorry, friends. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns? It's a great day. Betsy, love you. All right. Look, we've got great weather ahead. Laura says sinus infection. Here are my allergies. I'm going to have to go take a little squirty squirt. All right. Temperatures are starting to warm. Allergies are hurting you too. Okay, good. It's not just me. Very good. All right. That works. Listen, go be good. Janice packing for a cruise. My kids are begging for a cruise. Thank you, everybody. I'm like, bless you. Why? Oh, yeah, I forgot. All right. That's all I got. We've got beautiful weather. One last thing. We're going to be watching for flight delay. I guess I should probably at least update this again. I forgot to update this. So what is today? Today's Tuesday. So let's do this. Let's check the airspace status real quick. Mostly looking great here in Central Florida. 4 flights delayed at Orlando International Airport as of right now. 2 canceled. I'll tell you, yesterday I was over at Sanford flying, and that place was busy. Took probably 15 minutes just sitting at the hold short line. All right. So for today, we've got a little bit of rain clearing through the northeastern United States. You don't have to be good. Cindy, you be you. Yeah. Yeah, Brian, exactly. Most of the hospitals and news services contract with helicopter companies. We use Heli Inc. I don't know what anybody else uses, but yeah. All right, so some snow moving into Denver and the Rockies there for today. For tomorrow, let's take a look. For tomorrow, look at that. Moving right through Missouri, getting over to, oh yeah, working over to, getting close to West Virginia. Northern Idaho with some snow. Relatively quiet, though, for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks to be pretty good. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day itself. How does New York look? That's not perfect. Oh, for parade time. Look at that. Look at that mess. Snow stays north. It's going to be a cold rain for the parade. Dagnabbit. Less than ideal. Pencil thin showers into the deep south. But for the most part, it looks good. It's just focused on the northeast. Cindy, don't put forth the energy. Be you. Just be you. All right. All right, listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. Taylor says, I'll riot if they delay or call off the parade. I don't think they've ever done that. I think it's like, it's literally like they're just going to do what they got to do. I don't know. Let's see. Is WNBC? Are they doing any stories on it? I'm looking. You know what? They've got a forecast. May make for tricky travel. Thanksgiving weather forecast. Okay, so this is... no idea what this is, but we're going to watch it. Left by... all right. Let's put you in there. Okay, we'll do that. All right. I'm working on it. I'm working. Hold on. Let's get this...
says 1 in every 3 Americans lives in an area like this.
That's Chase Kane. That's not what we're...
forests and other wildlands. Some people are moving out of cities and towns to find cheaper housing.
All right, Chase, I don't need to listen to you.
Even those who know the risk.
Okay. So there's the parade forecast from WNBC. Yeah, 8:30 start, showers, parade ponchos, steadier rain. Woof. Is there weather? Do they have a weather section? Can I watch the video? All right, Maria LaRosa, let's listen.
Maria LaRosa. Time to dust off that umbrella again, and the windshield wipers get to work this morning. But really, there's just a few hours window here that rain is coming in and it's out. But it is during the morning commute, morning travel. So something to keep in mind, but it's all rain. Temperatures well above freezing in the low 50s in the city. So by noontime, we start to really dry out. It gets a little gusty for the midday, and then even some sunshine breaking out before that sun sets later on this afternoon. And should see fair
I just want to hear the parade, girl.
Dinner time hour, 52 degrees by 6 o'clock. So a little reprieve tomorrow. Should be fairly quiet. Another busy travel day, so that's some good news. But very quickly by Thanksgiving morning, the rain begins to move in with our next big system. So still anticipating a very chilly rain for the parade. Unfortunately, right about 43 degrees through 8 a.m. with rain. Periods of rain through the midday and into the afternoon. Temperatures holding for the most part in the mid 40s. Overall, a nice little soaking though. This is going to be better beneficial rainfall, about half an inch generally across the area, but we are looking at areas north and west for some of that to be a period of snowfall. So one of our models showing Pike, Sullivan, and western Ulster County, once again, those higher elevations north and west, mainly north and west of 287 as an example, so it should see a few hours of snowfall, so that could amount to a couple of inches of snowfall by the time we get to dinner time on Thanksgiving. But you can still see the rain going at that point, so even after dinner, the roadways are going to be wet. Expect slow travel at that point as well. So
Nope. 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 All right. Well, at any rate, I mean, it makes sense. It's what we had discussed. Rain moving through. So, all right. No problems, at least here in Central Florida. Okay? All right, listen. Isn't there a parade this week for the Orlando Pride? Yesterday was the parade, and we had it live. Yep. Eric channeling, typical TV watching. Yeah, it's like, what was that Mystery Science Theater where they just sit and watch? Anyway, all right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day, my friends. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow morning for Coffee Talk. Take care.